Do whatever you prefer.
This is burning good.
What that smell was.
Turn this one off. I want to see what this does. This is burning good.
You have a little towel or anything, do you?
Shut that one off. That's
Or
this.
Kleenex would probably be fine. Yeah, let it cool off.
Yeah, you don't want to burn your hand.
Thank you.
I like the fluorescent bulbs up there, but if this will work, if they're satisfied, then we're satisfied.
This is a fluorescent here, so.
Yeah, but I meant, you know, to cover the thing in the wall.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I'm gonna turn that on.
Take about 5 minutes.
Oh, that bulb's probably not good. You'll grab a new one.
Okay.
I got a new one out in the truck.
Thanks. Appreciate that.
This one doesn't look good.
This one's doing good. It's hot.
That should be this.
This is the one that's coming on. This one, I don't know why. I can turn that off. This is good. Let's see. Well, it takes a couple minutes. All that would have to have. If it doesn't, it takes a few minutes to come up. But I noticed this is sprung. It wasn't before. But all this could be is a new, we can get a new prong here and put on this and it'll work fine. It's nice. I bet you're having a hard time even see it, aren't you?
Yeah, you can see the fit
This is
right
one.
here.
No, the knob ain't on right.
Alright. Hopefully that'll turn on.
But see, we got this on, and this is barely warm at all.
Those take
So
a
we'll
while.
have to get in.
Oh, I know. That's fine.
Let's shut this one off. They broke the knob off? No, they broke this off. Let me see.
I suppose that ain't working there.
No, not if you break them off. The knob's been, look at this. They broke this prong off and it's plastic over here. Your burners need to be cleaned. That's why this is small. This is burning hot. So we're okay there. Now we need this one. How are you going to turn it on when you got the knob broke off? Take this off. This was fine before.
Keep that lamp. What do you want to do with that lamp?
That one? Oh, it's not mine. It's like, oh, that is, I think it's one. So.
That's fine, see?
Because I saw a little thing kind of
just broke this off of here, and that's why you can't turn that burner on. That's been broke off. They've twisted that.
If you wrap those things out, they usually don't work. That's a lot of life. That's pretty good.
Oh, you have to mount that up
I
there?
can screw that up there. Yeah, I'll screw that up there.
Yeah.
Now I can get a, you know, a new fluorescent
Okay.
that'll cover that. You know, I have to run back to the shop and get one. We have them, but I don't know if you want me to do that.
You know how much those cost?
Like $40.
Why don't you do, what about you? Do you want a fluorescent?
Doesn't matter. I mean, that's a
He can
fluorescent bulb right there, so that's
He
fine.
could run up and get one if it's not right like you want. Well, this here,
I'm gonna.
I don't know, I can't test that burner because they broke this off.
It's broke here.
Yeah, they broke that. So you can't turn the oven. I guess we could turn the oven on. As soon as she gets this more light so I can see.
Oh, one momento. Put this back up here.
Let's put this to bake. And here we go. Go to, it'll take a couple minutes, but let's see what this does. That's why on this, that you can't get this burner to come on. But you have to, you can see on here.
You can get it.
Well, it ain't just that. See this slot? You have a slot on both sides, and with that, they broke off. They broke that off. You won't see down with your
That's
glasses.
a nice screwdriver.
It's broke.
It's a special electrician's
Yeah, so is this.
Oh my God.
For when you're doing things that, like, there's stuff in the way.
Oh, they're awesome, yeah. They're so much faster. They take a little bit to get used to though. And they can get away from you.
Yeah, let's keep it fine.
Alright, I'm gonna turn that back on.
What's this? You can't touch that. This here
I'll leave you this one too.
needs a new, this one needs a new prong. One of those.
That probably puts out more light than an old.
I was waiting a few more minutes for this oven.
Oh.
And then this is like 60 watt equivalent. So if you even want more, they have, what is that? No, it's 100 watt equivalent.
We have some that are lower than that are fluorescent like that, so.
Yeah, that's 23 watts. So that's about as high as you can get. You can get bigger ones if you want it brighter, but
That's
it's your
good.
choice.
Well, I
So,
think we might have, I don't know, we should have some paint to touch that up.
You okay?
Yeah, this is fine, look at it. Oven's fine.
Yeah.
That's what the matter there.
what would you like me to do with that old fixture? Should I just take it back and recycle it, get rid of it? Or do you want to keep it and
This
pitch
one.
it? Or?
This ain't gonna work.
You gonna bring a new one out?
No, I'm going to go with this, right?
Well, she said she was happy with it, so if she isn't, we would get a new
Simple.
outlet.
It's simple and they're cheap and they're easy to change the lamps on. Although you shouldn't have to change that light bulb for 5 years.
Right.
Thank you.
That's what they say.
And I did talk to John about the two-prong, three-prong outlets.
Uh-huh.
He said every house in Fort Collins, for the older homes, are two-prong. That
Yeah.
doesn't cause it. That is not a fire hazard. It meets code. The three prongs, that like when somebody does something, or if somebody has another three-prong outlet in for it, and that was an electrician that put that in, he said that's not a fire hazard either. And that is fine. So, we got the kitchen light fixed. So, and we're in the county, we're not city code.
Correct.
Let's see. What else? You want to look at the new switch that they put downstairs?
Me?
No, this here.
You switch
I
now?
wouldn't know anything
No.
about it.
Okay, this is, okay. This is what's wrong, Jessica. This here we got to get a new element for this. We're going to have to take the model number and the serial number again off the stove, right? To get this prong, get this new prong. You know, like they have that go on here, the element that goes underneath. This one is working fine. This one here, the only reason
Right.
this isn't working is
Right.
you guys have got this broke off and it looks like somebody tried to glue this and they smashed this plastic. But I just wonder about this.
I don't know, we may have to put a new switch.
But the oven's working fine and two of the burners are okay. But
The oven still needs the front glass put back in.
You know what? We took this twice.
Right, and
And you know what he said?
it fell off both times.
You know what the guy told us? He said this stove was deliberately sabotaged. He said you guys tore this metal off of here and the plastic seal underneath
Okay.
and dropped the glass.
For one, we're not the ones that did it. It was your tenants that lived here before, which I told you when we first moved in, they had a screw hobcobbed it together to hold the glass in, which I told you.
You guys did. You told me in a letter that you had one screw missing.
No, I told you in a letter that they had hobcobbed it together and had a screw holding the glass in. And now you're saying that your person said that we took the plastic off. Get the parts to fix it. That's what I want. I want a door that I don't have to stand here and have heat coming this way, heat coming out this side of the door. Like, if you don't notice, look at your side of your door. It's not great because you have a stove that is so old, it is heating your wood.
Well, anyway, we better get a new prong for this. Anyway, when I left you, the metal in the bracket was there. And anyway, when it got outside the door, we took it over, got it fixed. I'm just telling you what this guy says. It's a repair shop. We didn't touch this stove ourselves.
And I'm just telling you, it fell off again.
And he said, And the second time we took it back, he said I had enough metal screws in there and everything, and now they got this all tore apart. Now this isn't us talking.
Okay, well, if that's the case, then why did Don be the one that knocked the fucking glass off
I
of
told
it?
you I did it too.
Right.
When I pushed it in, I hit it accidentally.
But you didn't drop any glass, did you?
It pushed in.
And then it ended up, when we tried to use it, it fell out. So now it's sitting on the counter.
What's that on the counter?
The piece of glass that goes in there.
Oh, okay. Well, anyway, I'm telling you what this guy, repair shop said. And it's not Don and I saying this.
Well, the
'Cause we
way
don't
you're
wanna fight-
saying it, you're
No,
saying that it is.
I'm just telling you that this is what he said.
Okay.
What Don and I are not saying.
So find a way to fix it, or get a brand new one.
You
Because
can't.
honestly, spending more money to fix it is going to be a waste. Because you're just going to keep putting more money into it. It's going to be cheaper to buy a brand new one than try and find the parts to fix it.
Jessica, I would, but these cabinets have to be moved. And if they get moved, you can't close and open your door.
Why would they have to be moved?
Because it's
All
built
the new
in.
ones are 30-inch.
They're built in, and they don't work anymore. That's why we have to fix this stove. I asked you if the burners worked on top. You told me the burner oven was working fine. But
It was.
It was just.
And then we tried to use that one, and of course that broke off. And then this one, I have no idea what the thing is. It doesn't even heat up. I don't even know if
Well,
it's plugged
I
into
think-
the element part or
Yeah,
what.
I think that what we have to do, they got these 3-prong things, and we'll have to. Have you got a paper pencil? You can write down the model and serial number. I'll go take it over there and ask them to get a new part. We'll try to get the knob.
The oven door. There's no use fixing the rest of it.
We're gonna try to make them happy as we can. Now that window glass is tight. What's the matter with it? Huh? Are you thinking rubber seal or what? Huh? Don't get burned. I just had that oven on.
It should be sealed.
The rubber here. Well, this is tight here. And that's all we ever had. You just had a glass. This here is slipped. Did you see that? Look at this plastic. See this piece of plastic missing? Did that come? Was that out when Jessica and you were there? Jessica, did this come out after you and Don? When you and Don put this in, this plastic trim that's missing over
Just
here?
glasses.
The glass?
That was what was over top of the glass, yeah.
Well, how come this is tight now and no glass is slipping? And with all these screws?
Because that's the other piece of glass. That's not the glass that goes in the front.
Let me check that. Well, he needs to put another piece of glass in here and tighten it. Well, we'll see what we can do.
She's got the glass.
It's right here.
Okay, good. We're not trying to fight with you. We want to get along with you. When you guys came, Don and I had completely cleaned the leaves and out of the basement window. If wind comes up and blows leaves in, we can't do it. You guys all have to clean that yourself.
Where's the part number?
It should be inside the door. On the plate. You've got it before. I don't want you to get broken, so I just had that up on the testing oven. We're going to need both of those. They do order parts. You got better eyes. Don just said he's on the down and diameter, so you can't see real clear. Trying to clear out. Go to the store and see if we can get, go ahead and make him put this down.